So Facebook ad creation for dummies. I'm going to keep this pretty simple. So if you're already running multiple funnels, several strategies deep, you might not get a whole lot from this, but there still might be one or two things you go, oh, I'm going to steal that headline, okay? And like I said, it's so simple, even men can figure it out. So I'm going to take you inside my Facebook account, because people are like, well, let me see how it works. It really isn't that complex. So you can even see my name up there at the top, right there, Dan. This is my Facebook account. I just went to the ads. Now I've run several ads, but we're going to talk about the 60 plus leads, okay? So you can see I had 366 link clicks. I paid about 40 cents a click. I paid $150. I spent $30 over 5 days. Okay, everybody with me? Okay, dive in a little bit deeper. You can see there were 8,500 impressions of that ad. The frequency was 2.75, which means people saw it on average 2.75 times, right? So not 8,000 people saw it, about 3,000 people saw it. Okay, I'm not doing the math real fast on the stage, but that's about what it was, okay? All right, you still with me? Pretty simple so far. So this was the ad. Sue is an actual client of ours. I believe when we shot this video, she was 59 going on 60. Pretty nice looking gal. I know she's going to be someone that women in their 60s are not going to be intimidated by, but women in their 50s would even be like, yeah, I'd like to be as fit as Sue. We show her in this short video doing burpees, but we don't show her doing anything too crazy scary, right? She talks about, I wanted to get down on the floor and play with my grandchild, cue the burpee B-roll. We show her doing arm curls, we show her doing lunges, just a variety of different things, having a great time in our gym, training with our trainers. Here's the headline. We are looking for 20 more candidates over age 60 to apply to be our next miracle. Do you qualify? So did I run this to people under 60? Nope. Facebook ad only went to women over 60. I believe I only ran it to women. Now notice, you have to keep it really simple. Part of why I said Facebook for dummies is the Facebook ad has to even be for dummies, right? What do I want them to do? What do I want them to do? Click, right? I want them to click on the ad. I want them to apply, right? So I put apply today. Click the apply now button. And then there's an apply now button, right? Because I know some 70-year-old women on Facebook, they're watching the video, what do I do, right? Like, make it really simple. Tell them what to do. So again, a little more details. $150 spent. 290 unique link clicks. Remember earlier I told you we had over 300. Some of those were repeats. People will click on your ad multiple times. In fact, they'll come in, they'll be like, I'm seeing you everywhere. I'm like, well, I'm not everywhere. Where do you think you saw me? I don't know, I'm just seeing you everywhere. And they come back the next day. I'm seeing you on Facebook, saw you again yesterday, right? I had a gal sign up, has no idea where she saw us, right? Signed up for an 11-month program off of one of these sort of ads. She's like, I don't know where I heard about you, I'm just seeing you everywhere. I'm like, okay, my marketing's working. She comes back for her first training session. I'm seeing you on Facebook, saw you again. I'm like, okay, cool. This even tells me video percentage watched. Video average watch time, they're lasting about 10 seconds. Do you think the first 10 seconds of the video are crucial? Right, like I don't want my logo and some fancy music and 10 seconds of nothing, right? Like Sue comes on in about 2 or 3 seconds, right? I gotta capture people quickly. Okay, if you want that ad, if you're like, oh, I actually want it, you have this presentation, you don't have to take a picture of this right now. That link right there is where you go, so you can basically model, copy, see that ad, okay? So when you get the presentations from Celia, that's what that link is. That's why this slides in here, because people are always like, well, can you share that ad with me? Yep, here it is. Here's the ad. This is what it looks like on mobile. Boomers are on mobile, absolutely. And guess what? When an ad pops up on their Facebook feed, a lot of times they don't even know it's an ad. I'm losing my microphone. See if I can get it back on. Did I do it? All right. And people know Sue, which is another reason we put her in the ad, right? People know her. They're like, oh, they see somebody they know. They click. They watch the video, okay? I don't know how. It's hilarious to me. Jennifer Lutz Ritchie liked that ad. She's not a woman over 60. That's my wife. But at some point, she started to see the ad because she saw other people's activity, commenting or liking or something, so she wound up seeing it and liking it. You see how many comments I got on that ad? 17, right, on an ad. You think that ramps up the social proof a little bit, makes it feel less like an ad because people are commenting on it, and of course, I'm responding to those comments as Dan Ritchie, just like a regular person. If Sue really would do a good job for me, she would comment too, be like, oh yeah, I love training there. I don't think she commented on the ad. I don't think she even knew we were running the ad, honestly, right? I told her we were gonna run it, I told her we were running promo videos, but when it ran, I don't think she knew. I think about a week later, she's like, lots of people are telling me they're seeing me on Facebook. So, this is critical, right? Sometimes we make a mistake, and sometimes people run an ad, they're like, my ad worked, lots of people clicked on it, but nothing happened. Where did you send them, right? That's the next step. So, if you apply now, this is where you land. Are you over 60? Are you ready to feel better, move better, and be our next miracle? Now, I probably should have used a picture of me training Sue right there, but I used a picture of me training Terry, and Terry's the cover of our book, and lots of people know Terry. And I was lazy, and I was like, this will probably be good enough. And it actually worked pretty well. I'll show you the numbers. So top half of the page, I couldn't fit the whole web page on a slide without making it look too small. That's the top half of the page. Bottom half of the page. When's the last time you got a full hour with a health or fitness professional? One that took a thorough time to evaluate your health. Do you want to feel better, move better, live better? Do you have 30 to 60 minutes this week? Register for a free fitness physical. No obligation, just get some advice and help this week. Determine if you are a candidate to be our next miracle. Enter your email or call us today. Now, if you run this ad and you get that many impressions and that many clicks to this page, you better tell your staff that the phone's about to ring. So my staff was ready, right? People are going to be calling. I'm interested to find out if I'm qualified to be a candidate. People were literally calling that week to find out if they might qualify to train with us. You just have to prepare your staff for that. They're like, people are calling to ask it. I'm like, yep, get them scheduled. Get them scheduled, get them scheduled. Okay, it's not that hard. Let's look at the numbers. Oh, yep, again, it's pretty easy. Okay, you can do it, guys. I'm losing my mic again, Austin. Okay. Yeah. So I built that page, because sometimes people ask, well, yeah, but how did you build that website and who did all that? I built this page in 7 minutes on FitPro Newsletter. So this is my FitPro Newsletter account. I go to Pages, and I can build whatever page I want there, right? I can build an Are You a Candidate page. I can put a video up. I can put a recipe up, pictures of food, before and after pictures, whatever I want to build, I can build there, really easy, okay? I can have whatever boxes I want. All I wanted was email addresses. I didn't want phone numbers. I wanted them to call us.
Just keep going.
I'm trying. So all I put on that box was email, because that's all I wanted, okay? You can see I have other pages here. Labor Day sale page, we had over 1,400 views. So that ad, it's the Facebook video ad in January this year. I got 39 emails. Cost me $150 to get 39 emails. It's less than $5 an email. I can do that math really fast on stage, okay? Less than $5 an email for people asking, am I a candidate? Do I qualify? Right? Everybody with me? This is pretty simple. So these are the emails. Some people were already on my email list, so we had their names. You see that? See how I have their names? They were already on our email list. Debbie Cross had been a client for about 5 years, hasn't been a client for 2 years. She's applying to be a candidate. So let's dive into one of these emails so I show you what we do, because this is really key, right? They've just given you their email through a Facebook ad. So what do we need to do? Like Nissan said, you got to call them within 5 minutes, right? So we're emailing them immediately. So this person, I don't know who it is, don't know her name. She gets added to an autoresponder. Are you a candidate? 1 of 1. She's going to get an email from me immediately telling her what to do, what she has to do next, how can we get you scheduled tomorrow. Okay, really simple process. Of those 39 people, we got about 7 scheduled, literally within 24 hours. Now, some people take a little bit longer, right? They'll see a Facebook ad, they apply, and they're like, oh, I don't know. They might take 3 or 4 days. Some of them, it took a month, right? But they got on my email list, so guess what? I can market to them forever, right? Until they buy or die, right? They're on my list. Those are really the 2 options, right? They either buy from me or they never buy from me, right? They go away, they get off my email list. Not die, actually die. Like die to my list, right? So autoresponders, are you a candidate? Have 39 people on there. I only set up 1 autoresponder. It was a pretty strong one that got them to schedule an appointment in the next day or 2. If they didn't respond to that within 2 days, then I started emailing them directly. So you see up at the top here on my Fit Pro newsletter account, which I'm a big fan of Fit Pro newsletter, I have autoresponders. Then I just have broadcasts. So then I just start emailing that specific list, right? I noticed you applied a couple days ago. We haven't heard from you yet. We haven't scheduled you. We'd love to get you in the next day or 2. Right? A couple days later, hey, you still haven't applied? Do you think you might be a candidate? Send them maybe 5 questions about their health history. Don't hear back from that. A couple days later, hey, would you like to come in and try 5 free sessions we know you'll love, right? I just keep trying, right? Keep trying. From that Facebook ad, 150, spent $150, we got 2 new clients in about 2 weeks. It wasn't a home run, but those 2 clients were worth about $4,000, right? We got 2 more clients about 2 months later from this list of 39, okay? So simple, you guys can do this, right? Because people are like, oh, I don't have money to spend on Facebook. Really? You don't have $150? Okay, then start with 10. Just spend $10 for 5 days. Spend $50. You can model this ad. If you don't have a video, take a great picture with a client like a Sue or one of your best clients. Okay, you can model this ad, copy it straight from my stuff. I've given you the ad copy. I've given you what it looks like, the pictures. I think videos work really well, but you can also use images. I've had real good success with images too. Don't wait, right? I said this yesterday. Don't wait. Don't be like, well, I should try that Facebook thing. Then September rolls around and like, oh, maybe I should try that Facebook thing. Start trying. Cody said it today in our mastermind luncheon. One of the keys is to fail as fast as you can, right? Keep trying something. Well, that didn't work quite right. Try it again. Rosa ran a 6-week sleeveless challenge. That would have been a disaster in Indiana in January, right? But it was a home run for her in California in January, right? She tried that, it was a home run, right? So you have to keep trying things, make it happen. Just spend $10 to $20 a day on a Facebook ad for 4 or 5 days, see what happens, okay? It's really not that hard. It really isn't. I think that is all I've got. I finished 4 minutes early and had mic troubles. Okay.